Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is RBT and welcome back to episode number 2 of my FIFA 18 PSG Career Mode series. I want to tell you guys, I am an absolute idiot because I was working so late on videos. I was up to like 4 a.m. I was so tired and forgot to close out the FIFA 18 game, so my EA access ran out because I'm an idiot. But I found a workaround and we're back on the career mode just where we left off. I was scared. I didn't know what I was going to do, but some of you guys in the community are absolute geniuses and we found a workaround and here we are today. So thank you guys for the support on the first episode. Genuinely, I was so thankful. Yes, the video got a lot of dislikes because a lot of people aren't on my channel for FIFA, but as I said, guys, I'm so excited for this series. It's fun, just extra uploads on the channel. So here we are for episode number 2. The most negative comment I got on last episode was the signing of Messi because Neymar left Barcelona to get out of Messi's shadow, and I brought Messi right back, so he's kind of back in Messi's shadow. But man, the fun about this is we can just write our own story, and this can still be Neymar's club. But I can understand, but that's the one signing that I did want to make on my own. We do have some more transfers that we are going to go after in today's episode. We are also going to play our first game of this series, which is going to be the cup game, or the trophy championship game, which is between PSG and Monaco, which was the Coupe de National winners, the French Cup, and the winner of Ligue, which was Monaco last year, who came out of nowhere with a very talented team and did blow away the competition in one Ligue. So if you guys are excited for this episode and for the series, make sure to drop a like, guys. Every like means so much. You don't honestly understand how much it actually means. And also be sure, if your transfer is not suggested in today's episode, to leave that as a comment, and I will be sure to go after the most thumbed up comments in next episode. But if you did miss last episode, it ended up kind of crazy, as obviously we got Messi in last episode. That's the one signing we did make, but Manchester United activated Marco Verratti's release clause for like 110 million. So we had no say in it. He just left and is now at Man U. But we did get a lot of money for it, and we are going to be trying to replace him in today's episode because I don't really like the idea of Thiago Motta playing in the midfield. And maybe it's a blessing in disguise because we did need more of a ball-winning midfielder, a defensive-minded midfielder, and Verratti's obviously more of an attacking-minded midfielder. So maybe this was a blessing in disguise. So with the first player we're going after today's episode, I am actually so excited. Hopefully it doesn't cost way too much money. Probably will, but we'll see if we can get some sort of decent deal. But with all these transfer suggestions, I do want to also say I'm not going to spend like a stupid amount of money, like 150 million if the player's only valued at like 60. I'm going to be reasonable, but still go after your suggestions. But the first suggestion for today's episode comes from Ahmed El Harari. Sorry if I butchered your name, probably did. I'm an idiot. Just keep that in mind always. His first suggestion says buy Kante, and that is what we're going to go after. The absolute French beast who now plays for Chelsea. He is one of the best midfielders, I believe, in the world. He's French, so it makes sense for him to go to the, I would say, obviously the biggest French club who spend all the money in the world, trying to bring in one of the best players from their nation, N'Golo Kante. He's valued at 46 million. He's an 87 overall and such a freaking beast, and would fit absolutely perfect. Is probably the perfect replacement for Marco Verratti in our team. And a lot of people were upset or disappointed, not upset, that Verratti did leave because, he is the future, a lot of people say, of Italy. But we are going to try to get Kante to replace him. I had no say in that. So we have to go to our transfer hub and see if Chelsea will cut us a little deal. Maybe we can swap a player if Chelsea's interested to try to bring the deal down a little bit. We might have to offer between 61 and 91 million for N'Golo Kante. That's a lot of freaking money, but let's see what Chelsea has to say. They could say straight up they just don't want to sell him, but we're going into the cutscene, so let's see what Kante, the manager obviously of Chelsea, wants to give me Kante for. And do I go in for a player swap? I think I'm going to see if there's any players I'll be willing to offer. Maybe Ben Arfa. We are looking to sell him. Maybe they're interested in him to bring the value down just a little bit. Let's see what Kante says. So they would only be willing to swap Ben Arfa for Kante in a player plus cash deal, which is exactly what I wanted. I knew that was going to be the case, but at least that brings the transfer sum down a little bit. They're asking now for 80 million, which is still a heck of a lot of money. That would still leave us with 100 million though. But we're going to counter, let's propose a fee, so you have to be so careful with this. Like if I make a mistake, Kante can just walk out the room and we'll lose out on Kante. But let's see if 60 million plus Ben Arfa is enough for a player that's only valued at 46 million. So we're going to submit the offer. Please. Don't walk out the room. Don't walk out the room. Please. 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 Gonna skip. That's a better offer. We can agree on that, boys. So 60 million plus Ben Arfa. We are potentially bringing in arguably the greatest defensive midfielder in the world. So now it is time to negotiate with the main man himself. Oh, shoot, dude. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Now, maybe it's a lot easier to offer less than what the team's asked for in a player plus cash deal than just a straight up cash deal. So you just have to be careful, and it's something that we're going to have to learn throughout the year, how to really not piss off managers so you don't just completely get screwed in the deal. So, obviously, Kante is going to be a crucial first team player, no doubts about that. Moving on, let's see how many years they want, and we're going to offer. How about 4 years? He's only 26 years old. That would be perfect, and yes, that's what they're after. So everything's going good so far. Just for the heck of it, let's see if they're willing for like a 200 million release clause. Something crazy out there. I mean, if a team's willing to pay 200 million, I mean, I'd be down. Let's see if they want that. They'd only be willing to sign for the 122 million release clause, which I don't really know how that really affects them. If we can just deny release clause, that would be fine. I'd rather it be no release clause than only 122 million. But keep in mind, we'll adjust our demand accordingly. So that kind of sucks. So that might change what they want in terms of wages and stuff. So maybe that's something I need to learn moving forward. Maybe that was a mistake to even offer that in the first place. So now that's done, I'd like to discuss his salary. Oh, now we have to offer it. I will offer exactly what he's on now, 165 million. I'll offer also a 3 million sign-in bonus. And let's go with a added bonus for 20 appearances. We'll give him an extra 3 million. Is that enough, Mr. N'Golo Kante's agent? Please. And that's a fair offer. My client is happy with that. So just like that, boys, we get N'Golo Kante to replace Marco Verratti when we end up saving like 50 million on the deal. So right here, boys, N'Golo Kante is the next member to join PSG. So what a summer transfer window for the boys from Paris. So far, bringing in Mbappe, Neymar, Kante, and Leo Messi. Absolutely incredible, boys. So just like that, that was pretty freaking simple. And all done in one day, which is absolutely lovely in the new career mode. So let's go ahead and see what the press conference looks like. Is it going to be the breaking news tab? Probably not. They don't. It shows us losing, which kind of sucks. We lost in the semifinal of the preseason cup, which kind of sucks. I simmed it. I wanted to play. But if we go to club news, Paris and Chelsea finally agree on terms for Kante. Look at the three boys, man. That's so incredible. Neymar, Kante, and Leo Messi as we agree to a 60 million pound deal. Also sending on Ben Arfa, who I had on the transfer list, so I really don't mind sending him on. So that's an incredible replacement. And Kante will jump right into the starting lineup instead of the beast veteran, Thiago Monte, the legend. And that is that, boys. So now, there's another player that we are going to be going after in today's episode. And I guess we can do it all at one time. Because, I mean, why skip ahead in days when you can do everything, all the transfer business on one day? So the next suggestion from Noah Crotton-Holler says buy Donnarumma, Mane, and Tolisso. And we can't buy Tolisso because he just joined the Bayern. We have too many wingers, so we are going to go after the beast, young prodigy, the future of Italy, the future replacement for Gianluigi Buffon, Gianluigi Donnarumma. So let's see if we can make it happen, boys. Just signed a contract extension with AC Milan, and I don't know how much it's going to take for him to come in. Goalkeeper was the position I did want to upgrade. Maybe we offer Trap in the deal to try to, maybe they'll accept that straight up. It would never happen in real life, but remember, this is FIFA. Gianluigi Donnarumma, 18 years old. I think he is an 82 overall, so the same exact overall as Kevin Trapp, our current starting goalkeeper, but he's 18, and he will grow into an absolute beast, and I could definitely see this happen in real life. I think he'll end up going to, I think it's inevitable that he'll end up going to Juventus to replace Buffon when he retires, but I mean, PSG, with the money they have, can make anything happen. So his contract expires in 12 months, so you can't get him on a free because he's under 23 years old. but we can still try to get him for a little bit cheaper, since it's the case that he is actually on a contract that expires in 12 months, which shouldn't be the real case because he just signed an extension with AC Milan. So now let's go into the transfer hub and try to bring in our second player for today's episode. It says we might have to offer 24 to 33 million to have a chance of this deal, and I don't mind doing that whatsoever for the young prodigy who will probably grow to like a 90 overall. So let's see what it's going to take. I think I will try to offer another player. And why don't we just go ahead and offer, we have our backup, Alphonse Areola, who's worth 11 million. If we could bring this down to like a 15 million deal for just cash for Donnarumma, I would take that. We have this guy, but I mean, that's not going to help the deal at all. I would potentially throw in Trap, but we probably could sell him on for a decent amount later on. So I'm going to try Areola, and I just hope they're interested in him. Now he says he'll only consider swapping Donnarumma for a left winger, and I don't think we have any left wingers aside from Neymar, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to offer Neymar for Donnarumma, although he is a great goalkeeper, so we will offer just cash. And since he does have a contract that expires in 12 months, we'll try to get him a little bit less in his value. I'm kind of scared to do this, but I think it is the smart thing to do. We'll add, do I want to add on a sell-on clause? We'll add on a 5% sell-on clause just to sweeten the deal. Submit the offer, please accept. Okay, so they want 26 million, but plus a 15% sell-on clause, which is pretty massive. Let's see if we can counter that. We'll edit the sell-on clause. I'll be willing to agree to a 10% sell-on clause, and I want to drop that to 25 million. I'll be 100% content paying them just the value for Donnarumma. So accept the transfer offer. We'll submit it. Please, 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 PSG accept. Man, they're not going to do it for less than 26 million. But you know what? That's just a million. We're PSG. We have all the money in the world. Still have 100 million to spend with some players that we can still sell on. So with that, boys, we're just going to accept. And like that, we have agreed to sign Gianluigi Donnarumma from AC Milan for 26 million. I think that's a pretty good freaking deal. So now it's time to go into personal negotiations with the young goalkeeper before we can actually put him on our starting lineup. I think it's pretty easy to negotiate with players in this game. I don't think they ask for anything too crazy. If you guys saw my video, and if it's possible to sign Ronaldo to Barcelona and Messi to Real Madrid, I think any deal out there can actually happen in this game. So since he's only an 82 and this is PSG, we'll offer him an important player role, see if he will accept that. And that's exactly what they wanted, so I'm okay with that. They want a 4-year deal, I'll accept that. That's 100% happy with me. I would kind of have wanted a 5-year deal, but hey, he wants a release clause of 51 million. Oh, shoot. I do not want only a 51 million pound release clause, especially when we have a 15% sell-on fee. I hope we can deny this and they just say they agreed to it. We don't have any intentions. We can move forward without setting a release clause, but to keep in mind, we'll adjust our demands accordingly. I don't care if you ask for an extra 100k a week. I just don't want a release clause for Donnarumma, because somebody will definitely be willing to pay 50 million for Donnarumma if they're willing to pay 110 million for Verratti. So we have to offer the deal. Let's go with, he only wants 30, he's on 30k a week. We'll offer exactly that. Oh, no, whoa, that's signing bonus. That was about to be, well, that was only 30 grand a week, so I guess that wouldn't be bad. So we'll go with 30,000 per week, 30.5 thousand per week. Go with the sign-on bonus of 2 million and see if that's enough to sign Donnarumma. And that's a fair offer, boys. So with that, we have 2 signings in today's episode. Both Gianluigi Donnarumma and N'Golo Kante now play for PSG. As you see, are 3 transfers that has gone through already in this series. In only 2 episodes, like 1.5 episodes to be exact. Messi, Kante, Donnarumma, all in PSG kits. The young prodigy. This career mode is already so freaking incredible. So now we're going to put Trap to the bench and put Areola to the reserves and bring in Donnarumma to the starting 11. So there's still some player. We definitely need to go out there and add some depth to the team at plenty of positions. Probably another midfielder, like not superstars. We don't have to be. I want to bring in some more superstars, but we do need a couple just like substitute players that can come on, be good super subs, and definitely a couple more center backs. So it's a couple things that I cut out of last episode, so it didn't end up being way too long. We got a couple transfer offers. Well, first of all, we had a loan offer that we accepted, and then they end up rejecting it after we accepted it, so I have no idea what that was about. We got an offer from Borussia Mönchengladbach for $35 million for Marquinhos, but we ended up not being able to agree to a deal, so I just didn't even show that. It took way too long just to not end up agreeing. So the first bit of training we are doing for this series, Mbappe, Marquinhos, Neymar, Rabiot, and Donnarumma. See if anybody does grow in overall in this first training session, and nobody does. I know youth development isn't a high objective by any means, but I mean, why not go ahead and try to get some decent youngsters into the squad, and if anything makes some profit, this is the best scout we had available. We'll see if there's a 5-star now, still some trash scouts. So we'll go with this guy, Ludovic Pino, and we're gonna, you know what, since I am from America, we'll send him to the United States, try to get some American talent, try to get the next Christian Pulisic in our youth academy. Something else I cut out in last episode was me talking about in terms of me transferring players. I'm not going to be a career mode YouTuber that has players that I'm just going to completely reject. See, there we go again. I don't understand why they come in for us for a loan offer for this guy and it ends up getting rejected. It says the talks for his loan move have broken down. So they pull out the negotiations. Maybe they can't afford his wages. I don't know, but why come in for him in the first place? It never was a problem in the past, but I don't know. But anyways, what I was trying to say is if I get an offer for a player, every player in my eyes has a price. Even like Neymar. If somebody offered $400 million for Neymar, like I'd be stupid to reject that. That's never gonna happen, but just as an example. So like if somebody came, like even if Verratti, somebody came in for $100 million for Verratti, I probably still potentially would have accepted that. But still to this point, we have yet to get any transfer offers, which is kind of interesting. I don't have anybody in the transfer list, but I think I probably should put Areola on the transfer list. So we get another loan offer, but we're not going to accept this because we are very thin at the center back position, especially with quality center backs. And this guy is definitely very quality, and even if we did accept this, so probably just reject it anyway after they accept it. So we'll go ahead and reject this. Wonder what negotiate is for in terms of a loan offer. Let me reject this offer. We have another one for this guy who I probably will accept. But let me see what it does when you negotiate for a loan move. I wonder if you can actually, in real life, some teams get like loan fees. Like if somebody loans out a player, the team will pay them to let them loan in that player for that year. I wonder if that's a thing on this game. Probably not. I just want to see if that is a thing. And let's counter and see if we can get a fee. Oh, all it is short-term loan. So you can't even counter a 2-year loan. So apparently it can only be a 6-month or a 1-year loan in this game, which is interesting. Now, okay, whoa, why? Why? So they want us to pay 60% of his wage. Now this is where the negotiations come into play. So why, if the team can't afford their wages, why wouldn't they come to me and say that, and then we can negotiate like this? Why did they just reject it straight up? So maybe this is why you need to negotiate the loan for players. I'm going to play on Legendary. For some reason, I accidentally put it on World Class yesterday, but as you see, I'm putting on Legendary. But in my eyes, as somebody that watches a lot of career mode YouTubers, I find it a little bit more interesting if the player isn't the greatest at the game, because if they're really good at the game, they're going to be the computer almost every single time, which makes the gameplay not as enjoyable. I watched a couple guys that were probably worse than me at the game, but it made it more enjoyable for me because you never knew what was going to happen in the game. Yeah, they'll win some games that they probably shouldn't win, but on the flip side, they're going to lose some games that they're not supposed to lose. So I just find that a little bit interesting, and hopefully you find that interesting as well. Make it a little bit more of a spice in this series. So let's see if we get any transfer offers with 3 days remaining before our first game. No, we get 2 loan offers and a transfer offer for Thiago Silva. Now, we're not going to loan Kurzawa because he is going to get a ton of playing time in this series. I'm going to go into this, but they have to pay me 80 million. 80 million, and I'll be willing to sell because he's 32 years old. He's going to start to drop in overall throughout this series. I mean, if I can get 80 million for him now, I would definitely take it and run. 75, I'll also accept, but this is my offer. No sell-on clause. You got to give me 80. If not, I'm just going to run out and move into the forest and just become a pigeon. So let's see if Pep will give it to me. No. This is our final offer. I'm sorry. See, I told you, the loan move is rejected. There's no point in even accepting them. Transfer offer for Thiago Mata from Real Sociedad from La Liga. Now, this is an offer that I think I would be willing to make happen. 5.5. You got to give me 5.5. Will they match it? And they are going to give us 5.5 million. So Thiago Mata, bearing any type of rejection in the deal moving forward between him and the club, which obviously has been seen to be a possibility because the game is being wild in terms of load moves, Thiago Mata will be going to Real Sociedad for 5.5 million. Let's give Kante a starting spot instead of Thiago Silva. And anybody else I want to give some playing time to? Let's go with the, I don't know. Let's just go with our starting lineup, man, because I don't want any excuses if I do lose. So let's see how Monaco is going to line up against us. Looks like a full force squad. Lamar, Falcao, Stefan Jovetic, a new signing. Terence Congola, they have Glick as well. They have one of the newest signings, Kate Balde-Dale, on the bench. He'll probably come on later as an impact substitute. I have not seen Messi in this ball game yet, so hopefully we can get the main man involved. And on cue, Messi on the outside of the box. Awful first touch. Can we win the ball back from Lamar? And no, he doesn't. Kicks the ball back to the goalkeeper. Subasic clears the football. They have Messi on a run. Messi is on a run. Alert. Alert. Messi has the pace. Cut inside. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Cross the ball. Cross the ball in. We have Mbappe there, and he kicks it right at Subasic. That has been the biggest chance thus far. That was not a great pass inside by Messi, but it got to Mbappe. Kante is an absolute beast. The ball goes right back to Monaco, man, but I'm already seeing a huge impact from our new signing, our beast midfielder, as we got to stay composed here. Oh, God. Oh, a block. Jovetic, Donnarumma with the save. It's the first time Donnarumma has been tested at the 44th minute of this ball game. Brilliant save. The ball kind of just like landed at Jovicic's feet. So I'm going to try something here just as an experiment in the second half. The attacking play felt a little bit too wide. So we're going to bring Neymar to play a little bit more. We're going to put him at the left forward position and bring Messi at the right forward position. Concentration. Concentration. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Get the ball out to Dani Alves. Back in the middle to Pastore. Rabiot. No, long shot. Crossbody. Rabiot makes... Subasic makes a save. I don't know about this, boys. First free kick of FIFA 18, and Jesus Christ! We're going to score. It's going to happen, but you got to be patient. Got to be patient. Mbappe with a nice clearance. Neymar with the pace. Awful touch right there. Neymar. That's not a 220 million touch right there. Uh-oh, Falcao. Inside. That's going to be 1-0. Just get the ball out. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Clearance. Clearance is needed. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Leo Messi. This has got to be 1-0. This has got to be 1-0. Leo Messi. Leo Messi. Oh, what did he took such a strong touch in the box, man. This all of a sudden took a heavy touch. Dude, I'm so pissed. Changing things up just a little bit for the last 20 minutes. We're going to bring in Thiago Motta and Kante, drop them back to play CDM. Going to bring in Cavani. Going to play Messi at cam, see if that changes up anything. 80th minute. Monaco is looking deadly right now, boys. I do not want to lose this game. Jovetic with the strike from outside the box. Goes wide. As we're about to bring... Our subs didn't even come on till just then. 9 minutes to go. I believe this goes straight into penalties, and I do not want to go into penalties because I have not took a penalty in FIFA 18, so I don't even know if they've changed anything. So, dear Lord, I do want to score before the 90th minute, and I want to win this game. Leo Messi. Leo Messi. The pass gets blocked by Jimerson. Can we win it back? Neymar wins the ball back. Loses it again. Cavani. Cavani outside the box with the shot, and it goes in, boys! Edison Cavani, 2 minutes from being in the ball game, just came in with a deadly strike from outside the box. Neymar lost the ball, then won it back, past the Cavani, and maybe that's him saying, we don't need to sell him on. Mbappe who? Mbappe who? Neymar lost the... He actually lost the ball there, did not win it back. Luckily, it is rolled straight to Cavani, and with that deadly right foot, oh my, what a beautiful shot. One more minute. A deadly ball in the box. Jovetic. Donnarumma saves us again. Oh, Jovetic. What a beautiful ball into the box. I believe that was Congolo. Oh my gosh. Corner Monaco. Donnarumma has saved us so many times in this ball game. Their goalkeeper is up. Dani Alves with the ball out. Can we get the ball here and just shoot from midfield and score? Goalkeeper going back. Come on. Just stay composed, boys. Just a few more minutes. Anytime, ref. Oh, God. Balde-Dale. Not like this. Not like this. Dani Alves just clear the ball. That should be it. Whistle. Whistle, please. Whistle, ref. Whistle, please. Please? Hello? Ref, there we go. That was hectic. That was super freaking hectic. But because of Edison Cavani, who is the player that we've completely replaced in this series, comes on, and within the first 2 minutes of being into the ball game, he scores the game-winning goal as we get the 1-0 win over, I guess you can say, our rival AS Monaco, as we're going to lift our first bit of silverware. Who actually is going to be lifting this? Please give it to Cavani. I think it's going to be the captain. Who's the captain? Who did I have as the captain? I think it was, we'll see in a second. I think it was Thiago Silva, possibly? No, but he didn't start. It's going to be, I don't know who that is. Oh, Pastore. Javier Pastore, okay. I'm fine with that. He had a good game. As there it is, our first bit of silverware in this PSG career mode. Hopefully there is a lot more to come, but I have got to get better at this game. I did not play too well, but hey, sometimes you don't play well and you can still somehow manage to get the victory. We're going to actually play one more game for this episode, see if there's any more transfer offers. We're going to play the first game of the season. Like I said, guys, once we get into the meat of the season, we're only going to play the Champions League games and the games against probably like the top 3 or 4 teams in Ligue. I think this first game of the season will be against a club who just got promoted. And I believe there was 2 teams, or out of the 2 teams that got promoted, one of the teams had never been in the top flight before. So I think this might be them, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So boys, Thiago Motta will not be going to Real Sociedad as talks have once again broken down, which kind of sucks. Here, we get a 25 million fee for Javier Pastore. And you know me, I'm going to go in, so we will propose a new fee. 55, they're probably not going to accept it, but like I said, I'll do crazy things in this series. Try to get some crazy offers to go through. See if they'll accept this. And Pep says nope. So we are going to play a slightly weaker side in this ball game. Cavani's going to come in to start because he deserves to after that game. He cannot find space for anything. Neymar has his pace though. Back inside of Cavani. Hold up play. Neymar, what type of run was that? Neymar still has the ball. Neymar off the post. Or kidding me. To Cavani. Bad pass, but Cavani wins the football. This could be 1-0. Gunter with the stop. The first save of the game. We've had 2 great opportunities with this corner now. Ball's headed in. Thiago Silva, nice save from Gertner. They're on the move here. They have some space. What? I cannot switch to the right player. That was the worst shot I've ever seen, but FIFA would not let me switch to the center back that I would want to switch to in a situation like that. But thank God it's not 1-0, or I would have been a little bit irate, but I'm okay. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh, that's one. They are awful. Their striker, I believe that's their striker, is awful. Well, that's halftime. 0-0. Not the greatest half. We have had our fair share of chances, but they have too, so pretty even ball game, and that should not be the case. I don't know where my left back is. Cross inside. There's a man there, 1-0. We're 1-0 down. We are 1-0 down. How did that ball get in the box? That's very embarrassing as we're about to bring on our big boys. If we lose our first game of the Ligue season, I'm going to be extremely embarrassed. Our left back was just sitting there chilling. They crossed the ball in, and it just somehow gets past 2 of our center backs who are just not in the right place at the right time. Now Konate's on a run again. They're about to cross the ball back in and go up 2-0. Oh, there's a man there. See, like, I should be losing this game so much worse than I am. They have taken some awful shots. Bringing on the youngster Mbappe. Cavani hasn't been bad by any means, but his hold-up play has not been necessarily what I expected. Dude, this is bad. If we lose this game, I'm actually going to be embarrassed. I'm going to move to the forest and become a caterpillar. That's a possibility for my life. Lucas. Messi gonna run. Messi, shot to the outside. Gunter with the goddamn save. I feel a goal coming though, boys. I feel a goal. Right here. Lucas with the shot. Deflected. No! How does that not go in? How does he shoot that right at a defender? Oh, shoot. They're probably going to get 2. They deserve 2. They deserve like 8 goals. Like, we're just playing so bad. Here's a chance, boys. Here's a chance. We have somebody down the middle. Pass was a little bit late. Mbappe with a shot. Deflected. Out for a throw-in. Oh, shoot, man. We need one more chance. Cavani? That's definitely not Cavani. Why am I saying Cavani? That's Rabiot. He had a ponytail kind of like Cavani. Mbappe. Come on. This is it, boys. This is our last chance. Gotta stay composed here. Gotta stay composed. The pass. Mbappe. Leo Messi. Pass is too heavy. 3 minutes remaining. That might be ball game. Side to Mbappe. Messi. Ball's deflected. No, did we lose? We lose to this team. We drop our home opener. We drop the opener of the league season unless we have this chance. Come on, Pat.
Well, that's it. The final whistle.
So frustrating, man. So freaking frustrating. So disappointing, man. We end up with more shots, even possession, better pass accuracy, but just couldn't get a turn up in the basket. So boys, with that disappointment, kind of now wish I didn't play that first game, but things are going to get better, I promise. We split today's games. We get 2 incredible players in our lineup, in Kante and Donnarumma, and we still have a ton of money to spend moving forward in this series. So guys, hopefully you did enjoy. although we took a major L against a team we should not have lost against. But if you did enjoy, guys, make sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can hit just some type of crazy amount of likes for a FIFA video. Be sure to leave your transfer suggestions in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode of this career mode. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.